Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the VoskCoin YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about Nervos CKB, which we've talked about numerous times here on the channel, like in this video and that video. Oh, and maybe that video? Oh, and don't forget about that video. Today's video is going to focus on Nervos CKB, but we're not going to talk about mining it today, even though it's very mineable, and we have a fleshed out mining guide, very recent, on Nervos CKB available here on the channel, okay? Today's video is all about staking. Exactly what is staking and how is Nervos CKB enabling staking on their blockchain. Basically, you earn passive income, you passively acquire coins on their blockchain, and this isn't through the method of mining, which is running specialized hardware. All you need to do is download their free, easy to use wallet and have some coins in there and enter it into their DAO, distributed autonomous organization. Through the use of this DAO, you will passively earn between 3 and 4% on your Nervos CKB depending on how many coins are staked there. So we're going to go over this in detail today and show you how to do it. It's very simple, very easy. If you got like barely any knowledge or anything to do with cryptocurrency, you'll be able to still follow this video. You literally download, have your coin set there, click, done. So let's do it. But first, 10 seconds of tails and then the intro. Before I jump into the tutorial part, I want you to fully understand exactly how this staking works, okay? The Nervos DAO allows users to lock CKBytes, which are just CKBs, which is the coin on the Nervos blockchain. They're not being used to receive rewards from secondary issuance. This means you'll never have to rely, through the use of the Nervos DAO, on a third party to interact with the Nervos DAO. Just, you're good. No third parties, it's just you direct to the Nervos DAO, which is code. So there's no intermediary that can take and freeze your coins and everything like that. Completely distributed, blockchain style. So that's cool. Keeping it crypto, baby. So here's the deal. Right now, 16.8 billion CKB will be issued over the next 4 years with mining. That's the base issuance. The secondary issuance here is issued at a rate of 1.344 billion CKBs. This is issued to the miners, the Nervos DAO, and also their treasury fund. By depositing in the Nervos DAO, your holdings will never be diluted by the secondary issuance. And I think what they're trying to get along here is that, like, the more coins you put in doesn't increase the amount of coins that are going to be minted. So like if everybody put their coins into the DAO, it doesn't mean that there'd be a ton of inflation with their coins. These coins are coming no matter what, and your only chance to get them will be putting your coins, locking them in the Nervos DAO and staking them. And I say locking them, so let's talk about exactly what that means, okay? Every time you deposit coins into the Nervos DAO, it's going to be in there for a period of 180 epochs, and that's about 30 days, starting from the time of your deposits. Okay, so 180 epochs long. And if you want your coins out, you have to process your initial withdrawal, which I'll show you what that is here in a second. Basically, click withdrawal, and you have to do that before 180 epochs or 30 days elapses. If you don't, you'll automatically roll over and be re-enrolled for another 180 epochs, which again is about 30 days. Kind of like, very many things that automatically re-enroll you. This is nice from the fact that you won't have to always go in there and make sure that you're staking and re-enable it and so forth. The downside here is that you need to make sure that your coins are not staked, and you need them, anytime in, like, over the next 30 days, because you will not be able to withdraw them. There's a deposit transaction. Here's the key note that I really want to drive home with this. If you deposit CKBytes into the Nervos DAO on epoch 10, just an example, you need to request that withdrawal before epoch 190, which would be 190 epochs later. If you do that, then you'll be able to make your withdrawal once the 180 epochs have transpired. Okay, so this right here is the Nervos Neuron CKB staking wallet, official wallet. This is the Mac OS X build, but it's going to be pretty much the same on Windows or Linux You know, they have options or builds for all of those. I have a link to download this and everything I always talk about in my videos in the video description below. Take you right there. Safe destination. You don't download viruses or anything weird. You get it right here from the official GitHub. So the latest version at the time of this video is version 26, and it's also the version I'm running. Right here we can see we have builds for Windows, Mac, and Linux. So you can just, you know, grab the one from right there that you want, or down here. Obviously I just took the Mac DMG. Once I downloaded that and then opened it and dropped it in my application, so it's basically installed as far as Macs go, then you open your wallet. It has to sync up. You can watch the syncing status right here, and it'll periodically go from synced to syncing down here and a little loading bar line. Once you get up to speed on the current block number, which right now we're at 310.263, and you're like, well, how do I know what the current block is? Well, that's a great question. All you have to do is go to explorer.nervos.org, link below like always, and we can see the latest block is 310.264, and I'm on 310.265, so that's going to roll over right here, just, you know, right there on the dot, 265. We can also see the epoch taking place here, and a lot of really, this is actually a great explorer, a lot of good information on it. Something really cool here is they even have a Nervos DAO section where we can see an up-to-date amount of how many coins are actually deposited into the Nervos DAO right now, how many deposit addresses there are, and how many CKB have been issued to those depositors. Tors sounds a little fancier. When you set up your wallet, you're gonna have to write down your private key, write it down, put it in a safe space, and remember that if someone gets your private key to your wallet here, they get access to your wallet and thus all your funds. A private key is like a key to your house. Okay, you have the key to your house, you can get in the house. Very important to keep that stuff safe. Moving forward, we can see our recent deposits here. This will automatically populate as your wallet gets in sync. For example, we have miners right now actively mining CKB. It gets paid out once a day. So every day you see a transaction of our current mining rewards. This would be no different than if you went onto an exchange and bought some coins and then you sent them to your wallet. But how do you do that anyway? You go into your receive section. Once you go here, you'll get a CKB address. You can click copy. You can save an image, which this is scannable. This is a QR code, so you can use like mobile wallets very easily with QR codes. And yeah, the point is that you get your CKB address, you put it into the exchange or the mining pool so you can get paid out. And from there, you will, once you do that, you will see it show up, you know, in your overview home screen right there, or you can go to your history, which is going to be a readout of all your transactions with a little bit more detail. As we can see here, you can even grab your transaction hash. So on to the Nervos DAO tutorial. As you can see, I've got almost 40,000 CKBs locked up in the DAO right now. This is my initial deposit. It's been accumulating for a while now. The deposit was 12.9. My second deposit was 12.13. So I'm still unable to withdraw this even if I wanted to. But let's say, you know, I wanted to request this to withdraw. So I still have 135 epochs to go, which is about 23 days before I can complete this withdrawal. If you do this, you will still accrue rewards until this session ends. So I could click this, right? And you have to put in your password to enable it. I could click that and I will still accrue rewards that entire time. And once that epoch ends, I will no longer be accruing any more rewards and I'll have to finish the withdrawal. So that's cool that they do not punish you if you request to withdraw early. If you want to deposit your CKB into the DAO, you're gonna need a minimum of 102. However, for me, I'm just gonna put all of my CKB into the DAO right now for this tutorial because, well, I want to put them in. One thing I'm worried about is having my CKB going in here at different times, so that's kind of annoying, but I'll have to deal with that later. Some things to keep in mind, like if you're getting mining payouts and you get a payout every day, you may want to do like at least a week of rewards to, you know, put your stuff in here at the same time, so you don't have like 1,000 CKB being able to be withdrawn like every day for an entire month instead of that whole lump sum if you wanted to sell it or trade it or whatever you want to do with your cryptocurrency. I hit proceed, and now all I have to do is put my password in and it will confirm that I want to do this. After putting your password in, it'll take you to your history page. After a couple of seconds and clicking the blockchain status right there, it did populate my recent activities. There is a small transaction fee which you'll quickly make up with staking, you know, depending on your staking size. So, you know, it cost me 0.00 0.00459 CKB to enable staking. And from here I'll be able to click over to the Nervos DAO section. My Mac is totally freaking out right now. It didn't happen like this before, maybe just because I'm recording and trying to do this at the same time, but I mean, it's got an i7 in it. It shouldn't really be just crap in the bed like this, but it took me over to the history section. The history section in the wallet's working now. Quickly, it's gone up to 10 out of 30 confirmations. You need to get that 30 confirmations for it to be totally confirmed and entered into the DAO. Before that happens, you'll see the confirming period. All right, guys, I went ahead and force quit that the Neuron wallet because it was just kind of freaking out on me. Let's see if that helps at all. My CPU fan's kind of freaking out in the Mac, but that's the downside of using, well, one, a Mac, two, a MacBook Pro, and whatever. Well, that's not the point of today's video. We can see the blocks starting to go up in the accumulation, and we're quickly approaching that 30 blocks because CKB has a very short block time. Some things to note here is that you're still going to accrue rewards while you're in that 30 block confirmation. Very small period in the grand scheme of your staking game, but if you were wondering or worried about that, then just so you know, you will be accruing your rewards the minute you hit that submission. So just click back over to the history section, and it has just hit 30 confirmations, and once 30 confirmations were hit, you see we have a success here. So boom, it's successful, completely and totally done. Nothing too crazy there, pretty much what you would expect. And just like that, you are properly staking Nervos CKB. The only other thing I want to touch on in today's video before I drown you guys in any kind of information, stuff like that, information overload. If you want an instant conversion of Nervos CKB to a USD, US dollar evaluation, I have a link down below. But on CoinGecko, you can put in however many coins you have. So I have, almost 50,000. That's gonna be worth on current today's value about $431. If you're looking to buy or sell Nervos CKB, we've had good results with Bitfrex. Okay, it's a little bit annoying to get set up with the site, but yeah, once you're in, it works. You can put money in, you can take money out, even as a U.S. citizen. That's really the big deal if you've ever tried to trade crypto as a U.S. citizen. No KYC is required for smaller trade quantities. If you're a big whale, then you're probably still gonna have to go through KYC. They do have an affiliate link, a referral code, so that's in the video description below if you decide to use it. We always appreciate when you guys use our links. Little stuff like that helps us reduce the ads that we put onto our videos or sponsored videos. Like today's video is sponsored thanks to Nervos CKB, but honestly, I really wanted to bring this video to you because we've talked about mining it so much, and I know a lot of you guys may have Nervos CKB out there that you either want to buy more of, maybe you want to sell, or maybe you want to hodl it and you want to start staking it. Because if you're going to hold the coins, if you're going to hold Nervos CKB and you're not staking it and you don't plan to sell it within the next 30 days, that's very foolish. That's, you're throwing away money. Well, it may not be a life-changing amount of additional CKB. It's still more. You're still having your coins work for you, and that's the name of the game when it comes to cryptocurrency, passive income, mining, staking, and all that stuff. So if I've got coins that can make more coins, and I'm not planning to do anything with those coins for a while, you best believe that I'm throwing them in any kind of staking mechanism, whether that's, proof of stake or the Nervos DAO or whatever. So as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please subscribe to the VoskCoin YouTube channel, hit the thumbs up on the video, leave a comment below, let me know what you liked, let me know what you didn't like, and what I can improve on. As always, I have room to grow. I absolutely believe that. Like this lightning situation, better than yesterday, was still not fixed. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you on the next one.